namin on screen na I think nag-work naman po. So, we're so excited and marami kayo dapat abangan. I'm telling you guys, marami kayo dapat abangan. We're so excited. Thank you.
Ayun, salamat and congratulations, guys.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. And moving on to the Daily Tribune, let's hear from Jeff Fernando.
Hello po. First question is for Direk. Ayun. Question natin is since nagpaso na si Yana, paano pag may adjustment sa scene or may idadagdag na scene or totally naging faithful kayo dun sa book, paano naging proseso dahil nakalaki na ba agad dapat or faithful dapat sa lahat ng isimulan?
As much as possible po, naging faithful kami dun sa libro, sa novel, sa sinulat ni Miss Yana kasi minahal na talaga siya ng maraming fans eh. And dun pa lang, nung binasa pa lang namin yung libro, talagang ma-in-love ka na sa sinulat niya, sa storya. So wala na kami masyadong babaguhin pa. Kung ano yung minahal ng tao, ng fans, yun yung ibibigay and yun yung i-expect ng mga fans.
Okay. Next question is for Ren and Joseph. Ayun, kita sa teaser yung angas na pinakita yung dalawa sa character. And at the same time, dapat diba para may charm and lovable sa audience. So, kanino kayo kumuha ng peg or inspiration para dito?
Back in inspiration, actually, I guess towards each other, because like I said, I'm really enjoying working with Ren. We talk so much. We talk about movies, performances, favorite actors, favorite movies, and we really get along. Kaya, every time we get a chance to work, to get an opportunity to work, talagang we maximize it and we don't take it for granted. Kaya, lumalabas talaga siya.
Okay. Ren, pahabol na lang na question. Do you consider this a new chapter ng career mo?
Yes,
Parang fresh
exciting
chapter na nagbubukas for you? Ayun, pinakonsider mo ba ito na fresh chapter sa career mo?
Siyempre po, as in, ang tagal ko pong nag-antay, ang tagal kong hinintay to, ang dami ko na rin po napagdaanan, ang dami ko nang nagawa. So parang answered prayer po talaga siya. Parang mag-uumpisa talaga tong taon na to na parang binigay talaga ni Lord kung ano yung matagal ko na pong ginugusto sa buhay ko. And of course, I'm so grateful. Hindi po ako makakalimot sa mga taong tumulong sa akin at sa mga sumusuporta sa akin hanggang ngayon at mga naniniwala. And yun po sa question niyo po kanina kung sino po yung mga naging peg namin. Ako po, nakatulong sa akin yung pagnood ko po ng isang Japanese series. Meron po akong pinanood ng Japanese series na medyo close dun sa kwento namin. And kakaiba po kasi si Amy eh. Mahirap actually maghanap ng kapeg niya. She's really one of a kind. So parang ako, nag-stick talaga ako sa kung ano yung nasa libro. And gumawa po ako ng sarili kong kumbaga, identity talaga ni Amy. So, yun, binasa po talaga yung libro, cover to cover, twice. Ganun po, sobrang gusto ko pong mabigay talaga sa mga tao kung ano po yung gusto nilang makita and kung ano po yung deserve nila.
Okay, thank you and congratulations.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. Now moving on to the Manila Bulletin, we have Robert Requentina.
Hello, magandang gabi po. Okay, I would like to ask other cast, yung mga members ng project. So, what makes you excited about being part of this project?
Alright, let's start from this side naman. Okay, from this side closest to me. Ito.
Check.
Yes.
Para sa akin po, Alamat RG, on behalf of Alamat, sobrang thankful po ako and grateful for giving this opportunity, lalo na kay Lord. Maraming salamat po. And ayun po, sobrang kinakabahan and gusto ko lang din gawin yung best ko for this project and para, ayun, nasabi nila, para may pakita yung Jacob B na hinahanap nila.
Hello everyone, my name is Maro Delgado, and this is actually my second time with Viva One series, but this is one major role na binigay sa akin. Sobrang exciting and sobrang thankful kasi #days. May makikita yung pagsayaw. Ngayon naman, may showcase namin yung, may showcase ko yung acting talent naman na meron. So, sobrang exciting and abangan nyo, sabi nga nila, sobrang daming exciting na kaabang-abang, kaya abangan nyo lahat yun.
Hello po, I'm PJ and ay tulad din ng sinabi ni Joseph and Derek, sobrang meaningful po ng story na to, ng libro. And sobrang minahal siya ng napakadaming tao, kaya sobrang grateful ako mapasama sa isa sa mga cast. Lalo isa din sa yung ipo-portray kong character dito is Sebastian Lerwick and parang tumatak din siya sa isip ng mga readers kasi. And ayun, isa to sa mga major roles na napasama ako. And like mga pangalawang project ito under Viva One. So ayun. And ako naman po si Kyoso and syempre thankful po ako dahil nag-roll po kami ng major projects po ulit. And ayun, thankful po kami sa mga bosses po namin, sa director po namin, sa mga main cast po. And very excited po, syempre, different genre po. And ayun, abangan niyo po yung mga kaganapan po sa series na to.
Ako po si Aaliyah. I play Shandani Perkins. I'm very excited kasi this is actually one of my very first relevant roles po talaga. So what I'm most excited for, aside from being grateful for being chosen, for being trusted with this role, sobrang excited po ako to prove to the fans of the show that I'm capable of what Shandani Perkins is capable of.
Hi, I'm Icy. So this is my first ever show, and I'm just very excited to learn from everybody, learn from the character, and show them what I have to offer.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah, and I too am very grateful to be a part of this project. It really is so different from anything I've ever worked on before. It's not just romance comedy, it also has action, and it really is a blessing to be a part of this group of talented actors po, and it's very different po kasi with my character now, Amsel Cross, sobrang iba po siya sa mga past characters that I've worked on, Freya and Shira. And I also wanted to say that it is a challenge, but it is a challenge that I'm honored to take on. And yes, that's it.
Hello everyone, ako nga po pala si Dan Aquino and I'm playing the role of Louis Perkins. Masaya po akong nandito ako ngayon. Sana po kayo din, masaya din kayong lahat na nakita ako ngayon. Thankful po ako kay Lord sa mga bosses and sa main cast na po. And sa mga sumusuporta at susuporta pa lang. Marami po kayong abangan. Thank you po sa lahat.
Okay, hello. So, ako nga pala si Jaime Eliana. Matagal ko lang naghihirapan maging artista, kaya sobrang lucky ko na nakakuha ko ng ganitong proyekto. Bata pa lang ako, pinaghihirapan ko na sumisikap na ako maging artista, kaya I'm super grateful, super excited na mapapakita ko sa inyo na kaya ko talagang maging artista katulad ng mga nandito. So now I'm gonna pass the mic to Kaiser, my good friend. Very good guy right there.
Hello po, good evening. Once again, my name is Ross and you know what? Gusto ko sinabi direct fifth kanina na kung mahalaga sa'yo, talagang may pressure. And with that being said, stepping into the world of Mafia Boss, it really is, you know what, I'll say it's big shoes to fill and we got the balls to do it. You know, we've been preparing this since last year and to many people, this is what got them into Wattpad. You know, this goes goes way, way back, and there are many, many fans. And we want to do them a service. And, you know, with that said, like, we're just all very excited to be doing My Husband's a Mafia Boss. So, yeah.
Alright, maraming salamat po. Now, rounding off batch 1, we have Rose Garcia from Abante at Marites University.
Good afternoon. Hindi ko naman akong question kay Jamie. Tama ba? Ay, Jaime. Sorry. Jaime, yan. So, this is your first show? Tama ba? Project?
Hindi po. Nasa Golden Scenery of Tomorrow din po ako.
Okay. So, ito yung second.
Opo, tama.
Okay.
Asan po kayo?
Yan. Okay. So, kumusta? Kumusta yung pag-enter mo ng showbiz bilang isa ka sa mga produkto ng showbiz din? Dahil both your parents mo ay parehong mga artista, di ba? So,
Tama po.
kumusta naman? And ano yung mga advices nila sa'yo?
Sige, una sa lahat, ano po pangalan niyo ulit?
I'm Rose Garcia.
Rose Garcia. Sige, tatandaan ko po yun
Okay. Sabihin mo kay daddy mo, kaya lang niya. Charon.
Sige po. Okay, so, sabi mo nga, parehas ng magulang ko, artista din. So, bata pa lang ako. I was surrounded around the environment. I was in love talaga ako eh. Parang, yung pagkakataon na kaya mong magpaaliw ng mga tao. Kasi syempre, lahat naman tayo naghihirap sa buhay, di ba? Tapos, ano ba ginagawa natin kung kailangan natin mag-enjoy, nanonood? So, yun talaga yung gusto kong gawin sa buhay. Syempre, madami silang advice. Yung tatay ko nga medyo sobra sa advice. Alam mo naman siya. Pero yung mom ko, siya talaga yung bumuo sa akin bilang lalaki. Yung kailangan mo ng respeto, kailangan mo maging magalang, kailangan mong magsikap kasi wala namang libre sa buhay. Kaya, it was good. It was good to have them around and growing up in this environment. Siyempre, may mga kaibigan din silang artista, kaya I want to give props to them as well kasi all of them give me the advice that I need to succeed in this industry. I think nga si Joseph, like, he's been giving me advice from everyone here. I'm sure everyone can relate. He's such a good mentor to all of us kasi gusto niyang patunayan na kaya niyang mag-inspire ng young actors. So, I have a lot of people to be grateful for and I'm happy to be here.
Okay. Ilan ka sa magkakapatid? And how young are you?
Ako yung pangatlo, panganay na anak ni Anjo. I'm Andres the 8th, Jaime. Apat kaming magkakapatid and I'm 22 years old.
Okay. So, upon hearing you, sabi mo nga parang nag-enjoy ka, parang na-enjoy mo yung lighter side ng showbiz.
Tama.
Okay. So, as we all know, di ba, medyo controversial ang daddy mo before the year end. Paano mo yun hinahandle, yung gano'n?
Okay, well, yung tatay ko kasi, at the end of the day, he's my dad. Siyempre may trabaho siya. At sa bahay, tatay ko talaga siya. So nakikita ko talaga yung pinagdadaanan niya. Alam ko naman, pasensya po sa lahat na may nagagawa siyang mali. At naiintindihan ko naman na ganun talaga. Pero, wala, tatay ko siya, mahal ko siya eh. Kaya, kailangan ko na lang, intindihan na ganun siya. Bigyan siya ng advice. Kasi syempre, mga kaibigan niya din yung pinag-uusapan niya. Kaya, medyo nakontrolado na din niya. Kaya, kahit anong mali gawin ng tatay ko, kailangan ko matutong pagbigyan siya eh. Kasi, syempre, siya yung lumaki sa akin. I wouldn't be here without him.
Yeah, that's good. So, anong advice ang binigay mo sa kanya? Na-curious ako doon. Bilang anak.
Well, honestly, parang magkapatid nga kami eh. Ganun yung relationship namin. Parang kaming mag-best friend. Yung sasabi ko lang sa kanya na, alam mo, minsan kasi sa buhay, kailangan i-keep private. Diba? Like, syempre, artista tayo, we're in the spotlight, but some things need to keep in the private. Diba? Like, kailangan, di naman lahat kailangan sabihin sa media na, uy, ganito ako, ganyan ako. Let's just keep it chill. That's what I told him.
Okay. Sige. Thank you,
Thank you, Rose.
Good luck.
Thank you po, thank you.
Last na lang. For IC, kasi pareho kayong mga produkto ng showbiz, of course, ng showbiz clan. Hindi ko alam kung aware kayo na there was a time ang parehong daddy nyo ay naging magkariban. aware ba kayo? But anyway, I see, kumusta? This is your very first project. Katulad ng Young Girls mo, pinasok mo na rin ang showbiz. What made you decide and ano ang mga you look forward mo and expectation at the same time?
Honestly, medyo long time coming na to. I've been very scared of and medyo pressured din because both my parents, of course, showbiz. So, I'm just looking forward to learning kasi from scratch talaga ako. And I'm getting to know my character. I'm focusing on this role specifically first. Getting to know my character, learning from all the workshops, and hopefully translating everything that I've learned into the character. And I hope everybody accepts Kate.
Okay, anong advice ni daddy mo sa'yo?
Be kind, be humble. Yun lang naman. And then if may tanong ako, he helps me like sa Tagalog ko, naging problem ko yun. So he would tell me, oh, like mag-acting ka in front of the mirror, yung speech mo, like ayusin mo. So,
Okay, thank you and good luck. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman, batch 2. We have Aster Amoyo, Kate Adahar, Dolly Ann Carvajal, and John Fontanilla. Ngayon po, pakinggan natin from TikTok People's Journal at PSN. We have Aster Amoyo.
Hello, Happy New Year to everyone. Una-muna, magiging biased ako, but I'd like to congratulate my anak-anakan. Dalawa ang anak-anakan ko dito, si Frost and of course si Ren. Si Frost muna, kasi not everybody knows na he is the son of Lara Morena. Pinsan, first cousin siya ni na Angela Morena, at saka Steph, at saka si Micaela.
Nakakahiya, pero kilala ko sila mga...
Sa akin kasi yun eh. Si Frost. How does it feel being part of this new series ng Viva One?
Hello, Bob. It's good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Likewise.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels great to do a Wattpad that's stepping in a different direction. Especially with this ensemble cast, dami. And everybody is giving their A game. Everybody's on their A game right now. And you can't help but feel nakakahawa eh. You know, like there's always that pressure na 200+ million reads. But when you think about the effort that everybody's putting in, you know, our confidence matches that level of pressure, if not bigger. So it's really exciting and it's a huge blessing. It always will be.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Kay Direk, bali tungtungog lang muna to Philips Direk, I know this is very first time na na-direct mo sila lahat. Am I right?
Yes.
So, anong discoveries? I mean, you know, especially directing them, iba-ibang henerasyon, at the same time, kakaibang tema.
Nakasama ko pa lang sila actually sa workshops, gano'n, sa StoryCon. Siguro napansin ko, syempre ako millennial, most of them are Gen Zs. Millennial din pala si Joseph. Ayun, very sila, passionate, excited, very playful sila, tsaka talagang pinagpupursigihan nila. Yun yung napansin ko sa kanila. Tsaka kabado rin sila kasi etong mga Wattpad stories talagang maraming readers na mahal nila yung mga storya dito sa Wattpad.
In as much na gusto ko pang magtanong, I'd like to give this opportunity sa iba, but I'd like to congratulate everyone, lalong-lalo ng ating mga anak-anakan, Ren and of course, Frost. Congratulations and of course, Joseph. Thank you.
Thank you.
And congratulations and best wishes sa ating host. Thank you. Malapit na yan.
Thank you po. Thank you so much. Ngayon naman, moving on to Kate Adahar from Random Republica.
Hi, good evening. question is for Joseph. Before I remember, parang kung i-describe ng co-star, grabe yung pag-seryoso mo sa pag-aral ng character mo, nag-notes ka pa. Ganun din ba yung atake mo dito?
Yeah, actually, syempre mas malalim yung pag-aaral ko dito since, I'm portraying a very delicate character. It's the second time that I've been reading the book. Marami na akong movies na napanood. I gained 15 pounds of muscle for the role. And it's the pressure is real. The pressure is real. Especially, alam naman natin na it's been almost 12 years now since first the publishing book one, My Husband is a Mafia Boss. And I just want to give your all para dun sa mga readers natin.
Thank you. And for Ren, hindi naman to yung first time na naging bida ka, no? Pero makikita na kahit parang medyo may kaba ka this time, parang meron pa rin kaba. Gaano ba ka-special to o kaiba dun sa ibang pinagbida?
First time ko po mag-lead for Wattpad adaptation and sa Vivo One po actually. Pero masasabi ko, kahit po medyo may mga nagawa na rin po ako before na nakapagbida po tayo and kasama po tayo sa main characters. Masasabi ko po talaga na ito yung pinaka-special para sa akin. Parang ang tagal-tagal po akong ready para dito. Ganun po yung pakiramdam na parang dati tinatanong ko, ano kaya yung para sa akin? Kailan kaya darating yung para sa akin? Parang lahat ng tao parang yun yung sasabi, bakit hindi nabibigyan? Ganyan. So parang, I think ito po yun. Ito yung kaya siya special. Kasi parang hindi lang ako yung may gusto. Parang ang dami-daming gustong mag-support na maabot ko yun, na malagay ako doon. So, I think answered prayer po talaga ang My Husband is a Mafia Boss para sa akin.
Congratulations.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman from the Philippine Star, we have Dolly Ann Carvajal.
So, for the supporting cast, what's your favorite mafia movie and how did this series change the way you look at mafia?
Great question. All right, let's start with Frost over there para fair tayo. So what's your favorite mafia movie and how did this story change what you think about the mafia? All right.
The first mafia movie I ever watched was Godfather. But my favorite, Goodfellas. I love Goodfellas. I love it's a cautionary tale, but who cares? He lived a cool life. But the way this project we're doing changed my view was that it's one of a kind. You would never expect that in the world of mafia, where there's killing, extortion, I can say that, right? Drugs. There comes across this girl, Amy, who ventures into something like that, and you wonder, how the hell is she gonna survive? And I think that premise is what makes this Wattpad stand out.
Okay, I'm Jaime Eliana. So, my favorite mafia series or movie would be The Peaky Blinders. It's a great option. Medyo matagal din siya eh. Siguro 5 seasons. Grabe, it focuses on the dark side of the mafia. So, it could be adapted into this series which we could all learn from. Pero my character kasi, I don't wanna spoil, pero medyo mahina siya sa mafia. So, parang kailangan ko maghanap ng inspiration sa mga ibang series.
Hello everyone, ako nga pala ulit si Dan. And my favorite movie, alam niyo ba yung The Good, The Evil, and The Cop? It's a K-drama na mafia. Kung hindi niyo alam, panoorin. About siya sa mafia and talagang sobrang namulat ako sa movie na yun. Sobrang ganda niya. And at the same time, yung pinaka-importante sa mafia movies, yung mga backstory kung bakit sila naging ganun. So, same lang sila ng mafia boss dito. Marami kayong aabangan at medyo matatouch kayo sa every backstory namin lahat. Yun lang po.
Alright, how about Sarah?
father. Of course, with starring Al Pacino, he's one of the legends, and this was one of my father's favorite films. Al Pacino was one of his favorite actors as well. So growing up, I was very exposed to action films. So yes.
Hello, ako 365 days.
Parang may similar din kasi istorya sa mafia ko. Mafia boss and na-in-love siya sa an ordinary girl. Sebastian Irving.
Ako naman, I'm not sure if this movie counts as a mafia movie, The Kingsman. It's somehow similar. But what I like this series though is, alam mo yung pag-ibig ba? Yung pag-ibig, once pumasok, kahit yung pinakamatigas na bato ng puso ng walang hiyang tao sa buong mundo lalambot. And that's the really the highlight of this. Kasi alam natin lahat sa mga nagbasa na, ang tigas ng puso. Alam niyo na. Pero nung dumating, ang isang babae nagpanabot, yun talaga yung highlight na love really conquers all. And I think that's everything, and yun yung dapat abangan, and yun yung pinaka-highlight talaga dito sa story na to. And abangan natin hanggang.
Hello, Chef. Ako po, I'll be honest, hindi po talaga ako mahilig manood. Like, sobrang dalang lang ako manood ng movie. But yung familiar lang sa akin ng mga mafia movies or series, like yung, ayan, nasabi, 365 days. Basta may nagbabarilan, mafia yun. Ganun yung sa akin. Ako naman, similar to Kuya Maru, hindi ako fan ng mafia, pero I think it's similar siya sa Kingsman. Yung outfits, and may mga guns din, syempre. And ayun, it's super exciting din.
Me personally po, I haven't really watched. Hindi din po ako makilig masyado manood. Actually, same din. But I watched The Godfather and some episodes of Peaky Blinders, so yeah.
Can I ask Fifth? Fifth, hi. Hello daw from IC. Hello from Ashania.
Yes,
I just want to see you back. No? I hope you don't mind my asking. How does the series help you sa recovery mo after what you've been through?
Oh my God. Nakaka-emotional. Sorry. Ako kasi I love my work. I love filmmaking. I love my job. So, for me, pag ginagawa ko siya, I feel alive. And for me, I'm here because of my art. So, I'm happy na binigyan ako ng ganitong chance ng Viva One, ng Viva. Ang tagal ko rin nawala sa Viva. I think yung last project ko sa kanila, pandemic pa. Tapos, nung nag-message siya, okay, Boss Val.
Sorry.
Binigyan ako agad ng chance. So, I'm very, very thankful to have this project. Nakakatulong talaga siya sa akin sa lahat, emotional, mental, and everything.
And I'm sure tuloy-tuloy na yun.
Sorry, I got emotional.
We're glad to see you back, and I'm sure tuloy-tuloy na ang good way. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And rounding off batch 2 from Barangay LSFM at Hata, we have John Fontanilla.
Kay Direk, ayan, medyo naiyak si Direk. Pero medyo light lang. Direk, marami nakakamiss sa'yo na umarte. Mas nakafocus na ba tayo sa pag-direk? And nililimutan ba natin yung pag-arte na?
Ako po, besides directing, writing. Pero syempre, hindi naman natin sinasarado yung doors. I think sa buhay dapat lagi kang open sa mga bagay. So, if may magandang pyesa, why not? Mahal na mahal ko talaga yung industriyang pelikulang Pilipino. Kaya kahit anong bagay na magiging parte ako nito, tatanggapin ko. Basta maganda and makakatulong rin sa akin.
And Direk, my second question is, my husband is Matthew Boss. Marami pang mga stunt, barilan, yung mga eksenang action talaga.
Actually, hindi ko naman in-expect na mabibigay siya sa akin. Kasi sa una, rom-com siya. Tapos, pag tumatagal, di ba, director na nakaping, binigyan ng action. So, naka-blush on. Totoo ba? So, tumatagal, nagiging action talaga siya. Talaga nakita niyo naman kanina yung opening nila lahat. May barilan, may mga kadena. So, mag-expect kayo ng kilig, comedy, at maraming action dito.
Thank you, Direk, and congratulations sa Ruka.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. And our final batch of press consists of Alan Sancon, Erwin Ogawa, and finally Zach Santos. Ngayon, pakinggan natin from Stars Photo, we have Alan Sancon.
Hi, good evening everyone. Congratulations. Dito po, yan. So kay Joseph sa kay Ren. Tanong ko lang, I don't know kung na-challenge kayo dun sa series na ito. Pero what are the challenges you encounter doing this compared sa mga ibang mga projects na ginawa ninyo? Sa action scene ba yan? May mga na-aksidente bang during the scene? Parang ganyan. Would you like to share this to us?
Well, we haven't really started yet. So far, wala pa talagang challenges. And like what I said earlier, first time ko ma-meet si Ren, walang kahirap-hirap na trabaho to. Yeah, and I'm looking forward sa mga challenges na haharapin namin.
Karen, how do you prepare for this comeback series?
Ako po yung pinaka-challenge talaga is masyado po kasing malaki yung libro, masyadong malaki yung fan base, ang daming tao sumusuporta sa kanya. Kumbaga, itong librong to, naging parte talaga ng buhay ng mga tao growing up. Kaya hanggang ngayon, mahal na mahal nila yung kwento. So yung challenge po para sa akin is kung paano ko mapapakita sa kanila si Amy, kung paano ko ipapakilala si Amy, kung paano nilang mamahalin si Amy, na kung paano nila minahal sa libro. Yun po yung pinaka-challenge. And of course, palagi kong tinatanggap ng buong buo yung mga challenges na yan. Because as an actor talaga, yung pinaka-goal ko palagi is yung mag-grow at may matutunan sa lahat ng mga ginagawa ko. And hopefully, makita po ng mga tao yun. Thank you.
Thank you. Yung last na lang kay Direk. Direk, this is the first time na magkakatrabaho si Ren saka si Joseph. Is there any pressure on your part na ma-workan mo yung chemistry nila during the shoot? Parang yan.
Yes, may pressure po talaga. Kasi syempre, pag rom-com po talaga, malaking bagay yung chemistry. Kaya we did workshops po talaga. Inaral namin yung mga atake nila when it comes to acting and yung batuhan nila. Talagang inupuan ko rin po talaga and nag-observe ako. Bigay kami ng comments kasi gusto namin kung ano yung expect ng mga fans, kung paano nila ito binasa, yun yung mapapanood nila sa Viva One. Ayun po.
Kaya abangan din ba direct ng mga intimate scene or daring scene dun sa dalawa?
Dahil naka-Hanford lagi si Joseph. Medyo may ganon, pero cute pa rin yung dating. Kasi nga yung character dito ni Amy, very, very cute. Pero syempre, may ganon tayong aasahan. Pero hindi naman pag-iba pa sa wala.
Okay po, thank you. Congratulations everyone. Good luck.
Thank you so much. And next up, from Anong Ganap, Erwin Ogawa.
Hello, congrats sa new project, kay Ren and kay Joseph. Since first time yung mag-tandem, so ano yung mga effort na ginawa nyo para makilala ang isa't isa?
Ginugol nyo ba? Isa't isa or paano?
Actually, nung una po kami mag-meet dalawa, siguro, kailan ba yun? Medyo matagal-tagal na din po. Ever since na 2 months ago, 3 months ago, ever since na nagkita kami for the first time, parang nakatulong po na araw-araw kami magkausap. Kahit chat lang, tapos nagbabatuhan kami ng mga ideas, and inaaral po namin together yung characters, and sobrang nakatulong po talaga sa akin yung pagiging sobrang sipag po ni Joseph.
Yes.
Kasi talagang pinadali niya po yung buhay ko eh. Binigyan niyo po ako ng mga pointers, ginawa niyo na po para sa akin. So, nakatulong po yan, and very supportive po talaga siya. So, parang ako masasabi ko na kapag sinimula na po namin to, parang buong-buo ako as Amy because of him.
Joseph?
Sorry, what was the question again? Nawala ako eh.
So, paano, anong effort yung ginawa mo para mas makilala mo si Ren?
Yeah, like what she said, you know, for me, effortless talaga. Hindi ko na-feel na nag-effort ako, and it just came out naturally. Yun nga, goes with me almost every day, and we talk about movies, nagsasuggest sa akin ng mga sa tingin niyang pasok dun sa character namin, nakaparehas namin. So, yun, parang until now, we're brainstorming kasi parehas kami talagang parang pinpin namin yung bigat ng mundo sa laki ng pressure. Kasi, di ba, parang, syempre, we're gonna be leading the show, and yeah, the pressure is really real. And, you know, as much as possible, as a veteran here, I wanna lead and guide everybody as much as I can. Matutulungan ko sila as much as possible. And I'm just really glad and thankful that I'm gonna be working with Direk. Kasi I'm gonna we're gonna do great things together. So yeah.
Thank you. Best of luck sa new project.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, pakinggan natin ang ating TikTok content creator. We have Sab Santos.
Hello guys, can you see me here? So first, I just want to congratulate everyone. It's actually one of the best books I have read sa Wattpad. So my question is for anyone from the cast, if in real life, you encountered or married a person and then nalaman nyo na member pala siya ng isang mafia organization, do you think you would fight for love or what would you do?
This is for everyone?
For anyone from the cast.
Anyone. Okay. Anyone with an answer? What would you do?
Fight or run? Fight or flight?
Fight for love? Or what would you do if ganun yung nangyari sa inyo?
Alright.
I can change her. Okay, yun lang. I can change her. That basically. Pero ano naman kasi, pag mahal mo naman talaga, I feel like if you find the right person, you can inspire her to do better. So, kung mali naman yung ginagawa nila, kung ano pa namang mafia, whatever yung ginagawa nila, you could guide them to the right path. So, I would fight for the love.
Alright. Thank you. Jaime? Anyone else with an answer? So, Jaime Eliana will change his love, okay? Yung kanyang wife. Sino pa po? Let's have a few more answers before we conclude our Q&A. How about from this side? BJ. Agree with Jaime.
I think I will fight for my love also. Kasi as we can see in the book na kahit sa pinakamadilim na areas ng buhay natin, there is always love. Love can always blossom. So, kung may chance to blossom that love, why would you not keep it? I mean, why would you let go? Diba? And sa lahat naman ng mga nangyayari, diba? For instance, bad things or whatnot, there's always reason behind it. May dahilan kung bakit naging gano'n ng isang tao, and try to understand that. And also, if you love that person, well, show it. And then, don't let go. You're not talaga, do not let go of that love. Because probably that love can save that person from whatever he or she is been through. Diba? So, yeah, that's talaga. Thank you.
Sorry, how about our our main leads. Amy, sa tingin mo, would you do the same kung ano yung ginawa ni Amy?
As Amy, siyempre nilaban niya po. Pero as ako, parang as someone po kasi na very political aware. And gosh. Parang ako, never say never. Ayoko po magsalita ng tapos kasi pag nagmahal ka, hindi mo na talaga gusto nakakita kung ano yung mga mali. Diba? Pero sa ngayon po, parang masasabi ko na nahihirapan siguro ako gustuhin yung isang tao na against sa kung ano yung mga nakikita ko mali na dapat itama. So for me, parang yun, 50-50. Hindi ako magsasabi na no, kasi baka pwedeng magbago siya. Baka pwedeng ako yung maging dahilan ng pagbabago niya. Pero yun na po, ako kasi parang gusto ko talaga lagi yung kung ano yung tama. I stand for what is right always. So kahit na sino pa yung tao, kung mali yung ginagawa niya at yung mga pananaw niya sa buhay, parang mahirapan po akong mahalin siya. Ganun po. Yeah.
Okay, Joseph?
Joseph, last one. Last answer. Ano kung ganito po? Hindi ko po sure.
Agree ako kay Ren, kung ganito ba naman, di ba? That's a very good question. Yung mafia sa book, it's cute. But in real life, I'm sure it's not gonna be cute. And so, especially I have family. If a person is doing something illegal, di ba, parang red flag na agad yun. If hindi mo masabi sa mga tao, or if you're keeping it secretly, that means it's wrong. So, siguro, I will give it up. Kasi alam kong, it's hard. Tsaka maraming pwedeng madamay at masaktan. So, I cannot just think of myself. Dahil in love lang ako, parang magbubulag-bulagan ako sa mga nangyayari. So, I'm not gonna do that. So, I might just walk away. Pero kung ganito nga ba naman?
Alright, and there you have it. That concludes our Q&A session with our cast. And director, congratulations everybody. Okay, we will have one final photo opportunity with our cast and director, and then let us bring up again the family, of course, of Yana Loves You. We have Sir Mario, Miss Daisy, Ian, and